Some pretty monstrous movies can be delivered to you in the mail. What's inside the new Horror Pack subscription service? Not one, not two, not even three, but 4 horror films can arrive to you via post, via either the option of DVD or either the option of Blu-ray. You can subscribe to the Horror Pack and get 4 titles nonetheless delivered right to your mailbox. If you guys are interested in subscribing to the Horror Pack, you can click the link down below, and you can most definitely subscribe today. I've been getting the Horror Pack now ongoingly every single month, and every single month I have a new surprise and a new title I can watch. Let's see if the 4 titles contained inside this white plastic prison will surprise me as well. We're going to go ahead and get this opened up. I'm going to reach off camera. I'm going to grab my knife, my trusty knife, Chet Cuddington. And we're going to go ahead and slice the packaging ever so carefully as to, of course, not cut my skin nor to damage the contents inside. What I normally like to also do is open up the pack. I'd like to pull out a title I'd like to discuss, as if we're all kind of sitting in the room together, maybe around a campfire. Although you don't tend to talk movies. I guess you could talk movies around the campfire. You're not probably going to be bringing out DVDs. That's defeating the purpose, of course, of standing around a campfire. You want to be telling ghost stories about a immediate killer that's maybe nearby. That's always something good to be talking just about before bed. Nonetheless, though, we're going to pull out the title. We're going to talk about it a little bit. If you guys have seen this, let me know down below in the comments section. This is an interesting enough title, and pardon my French for saying this. We've received Blood-Sucking Bastards. Work It Sucks the Life Out of You. World's Best Boss. This stars Fran Kranz, Pedro Pascal, Emma Fitzpatrick, Yvette Yates, Joel Murray, and Joey Kern. It's an interesting enough tale, I'm sure, having something to do with the stresses of being in a day-to-day business or a job. Let's look at the back here and see what it's all about. Enough gore and laughs to fill even the biggest of caskets. An action-packed vampire comedy in the vein of Office Space and Shaun of the Dead. Blood-Sucking Bastards stars Fran Kranz of Cabin in the Woods as Evan Sanders. Now, which one was he? I do recognize this gentleman right down here. A dutiful and overworked employee stuck in a soul-killing corporation with his beautiful girlfriend. Boy, that sounds familiar. Amanda, played by Emma Fitzpatrick of Significant Mother, and his slacker best friend, Tim, played by Joey Kern of Beneath. Evan's world begins to crumble when Amanda dumps him and his boss, Ted, hands his coveted promotion to his nemesis, Max, played by Pedro Pascal of Game of Thrones. Is that the same one that's also in the new Star Wars Mandalorian series? I could be wrong by that. But it's just when Evan's convinced that his life couldn't bite any harder, his office mates start going through disturbing changes. And bodies begin to pile up. Evan must find a way to stop the evil brewing amidst the cubicles and water coolers, win back Amanda, and rescue his workplace pals before his life and career go from dead end to just dead. That seems like an interesting enough read-up. This was released, by the way, in 2015 with a running time of 84 minutes. The special features is quite slim, at only outtakes and Dr. God audio commentary. Might have something to do with what's actually in this film. That's an interesting title. I'm probably going to have to watch that tonight. Unless that could be dethroned by one of the other 3 titles contained inside. Let's see what's next in here. We got the ABCs of Death, 26 directors, 26 ways to die. Dementedly enjoyable, says Paper Magazine. Only corrected by enormously impressive, not so much corrected, but sidestepped by enormously impressive by Salem. On the back, a very short read-up says, an alphabetical arsenal of destruction. This explosive film is comprised of 26 individual chapters on the topics of death, each helmed by a different director assigned to a specific letter of the alphabet. I'm assuming, would X have something to do with X-ray or xylophone? It's about the only 2 X's that I can actually think of at the moment. Provocative, funny, and shocking, this anthology. Now, would you call it still an anthology? I always thought anthology was 3, 4, or I guess 4 or more would be an anthology. Maybe 26 tales. How long does 26 tales take us? 130 minutes, so apparently the tales are quite small. Special features include A, B, C, D, F, H, I, J. No, I know I'm not forgetting the letters of the alphabet. I'm reading this verbatim. P, R, T, V, W, and Z. An offering of behind-the-scenes, making-ofs, and deleted scenes, I suppose, specifically for those letters. There's also an Access TV, a look at the ABCs of Death, filmmaker commentary with over 30 filmmakers. Do you know your ABCs trailer? I thought I did, but maybe I don't. And a BD Live featurette, short film contest submissions. Very interesting. Never seen that one. I'm going to have to give that a watch. And see what else we have in here. We've got Bong in the Living Dead. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bong in the, there's actually an in the right above the L and the I of living, and dead. The Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray. The read-up says, a story of 5 friends who share both a love of pot and a lifelong dream to see the zombie apocalypse become reality. When the undead eventually rise to gruesomely and hilariously eat the living, I don't know how that would be hilarious, the group discovers it's not all corpse-killing montages and mall raids. Isn't that all it was? No? Guess there's more. And that the relationship will be pushed to the limit if they're going to survive. Horror Hound magazine apparently has quoted this as saying, a well-crafted and fun piece of genre-blending cinema. Emulates with love films like Clerks, Shaun of the Dead, while bringing its own originality and flavor to the genre. That would be Fits of Horror claiming that. The runtime for this, I'm trying to see, here's 90 minutes. The release date on this is 2018, so it's pretty recent. The Bong of the Living Dead. I don't think there's a the in there, I just added the. The seemed to make sense. Bong of the Living Dead. Bong if the Living Dead. How do you say this? And let's look at the back. Let's look at the side. Oh, it's Bong of the Living Dead. That doesn't that look like an I? I guess it is Bong of the Living Dead. Oof. Ah, my eyes. Anyways, last but certainly not least, we've got ourselves The Forest. Ironically enough, I can tell you I've never seen this film, but I've always had a desire to watch it. Everyone comes here looking for a way out. I know it stars the girl from Game of Thrones. Ironically enough, there was actually another actor in there from Game of Thrones, the first film that we had looked at. A young woman's hunt for her missing sister leads to a horror and madness in this terrifying supernatural thriller starring Natalie Dormer of Game of Thrones and The Hunger Games. When her troubled twin sister mysteriously disappears, Sarah Price, played by Dormer, discovers she vanished in Japan's infamous suicide forest. Searching its eerie dark roots, or woods, Sarah plunges into a tormented world where angry spirits lie in wait for those who ignore the warning, never stray from path. This was a release date of... It's fairly recent, as far as I know. It does have a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. Ah, there it is, 2016. Again, I've never seen this film. Always wanted to. If you guys have seen it, let me know down below in the comment section. Actually, let me correct that. Not only have you seen this film, but have you seen any of the titles that we've gotten in this month's horror pack? Let's go through those together as well. The Forest, we got Bong of the Living Dead, not If the Living Dead. That makes no sense. The ABCs of Death. And the first one, Blood-Sucking Bastards. There you go. Have you seen any of these films? Let me know down below in the comments section. Also, if you guys are interested in subscribing to the Horror Pack, and may not necessarily get these titles, because that would be, of course, this month, you can most definitely get a selection of 4 horror titles in the genre of horror, of course, in the selection of either DVD or Blu-ray, or you can also get both. I've never done that. I usually get myself Blu-ray, but I'm sure there's probably DVD titles out there that have never seen the light of day for Blu-ray. So there's all the more reasoning if you want to subscribe to both. You can head on over to www.thehorrorpack.com and subscribe today. Today we were having a look at the Horror Pack for, I want to say this would have been May, and I think if I was to backtrack and check my postings on my channel, I think the last time I had posted it was April, so that would make sense. This would be May, we're now into June, That makes perfect sense. Also, if you guys are new to this channel and would like to see more going on with what's going on in this channel, might I suggest you do one simple thing. You can hit that subscribe button down below. Okay. You can also do one other little thing. Now I'm asking a whole lot. You can also hit the bell notification. It gives you notifications to let you know when new content are coming onto this channel. And of course, as always, keep these things in between on either side of your nose. They're sort of the bookends to your nose. Oh, that's deep. Keep those peepers peeled, members of the mob, because there's certainly going to be a lot of videos coming your way. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.